Bella and Blondie's birthday ended up being on the busiest day of the week for me.
My kids were at school. Mom and Dad was in meetings all day. After work, I had to run to the store, which I never do because I honestly just have everything shipped. I'm kind of glad I did. It was beautiful in here. I miss seeing the decorated mall. I think it needs a major comeback. I'm so ready for it. But now for the most important stop of the day, PetSmart. Not only was it the busiest day of the week for me, we were running solo on supplies. I had to grab so many treats for the bunny. Usually Bun Dad does all this stuff, but I guess I had to step in today. So Bun Dad never really talks about this stuff, but I was shook when I saw the prices of everything in the store right now. I don't remember having to pay this much. I know people talk about getting supplies from big stores like Tractor Supply, but there really isn't one bias. Storage is an issue. I only really get what I need and then just come back for more, which I assume is true for most people, but I could be wrong. So yeah, if you can buy in bulk and have storage space, absolutely do it. I grabbed the litter, then I got their Western Timothy hay. This is the one they've been loving. There's another hay that I order off of Amazon, which they absolutely love. It's an oat hay. I know that's a little bit expensive, but that one is not for every day. I kind of use it like a treat. Also needed pellets, and these are the ones that we use. I would say the bunnies love it too. I spotted something new today, this hay topper, and it was on clearance, so why not? Anything to help encourage my bunnies to eat more hay. Now to Bella Blondie's favorite part, the treat. Let me warn you, a lot of the things on this shelf are not good for bunnies. This is what I do get. The dried bananas, the bunnies love these.
So instead of doing a traditional birthday cake like I usually do with food,
I decided to do this Timothy hay mini hay bale. It is topped with carrots. I've been trying to watch what the bunnies eat, so honestly don't want to overindulge in the fruit, but I think this should be good. Then I grabbed the berry loops, also these country loops, these vitamin C treats, these apple banana treats, and these veggie treats. I also grabbed these papaya bites. We'll talk about these in another video. They had these cute little Santa costumes for pets, but you know, we're not doing that to Bella and Blondie. They're as cute as can be without anything extra. But I did want to grab them a little new toy, and honestly, nothing on here looked like something they would really use. I don't know. These girls are so picky. I have literally gotten rid of so many toys because they just don't like them. But this cute little puzzle thingy caught my eye. A little wooden base with these little carrot toppers. Basically, you can hide your little treats in there. I also grabbed these little willow barks, and that was the last thing, so I was ready to check out. I paid $113 and some change here. Mind-boggling, but I know this is some family's grocery budget for the week, and here I am getting bunny treats. I know I truly spoil my bunnies, but it breaks my heart to think about what happens to families who can't. I know we see abandoned bunnies a lot. That's why it's so important to realize that bunnies are an expensive pet. They are exotic pets. Anytime you take them to the vet, you are paying a pretty penny. So keeping them in the best of their health is probably your best bet. You might start seeing a little bit of a pivot on this channel now. I know I overpaid for most of these items right now. I'm going to start working on this right away. I'm gonna start finding deals for bunnies. Pet supplies should not be this expensive. There's some things that I knowingly just skipped in the store. Like the air-dried strawberry treats. They're so freaking overpriced. I figured this out a long time ago. Because the ones that I buy for human consumption that are organic are less expensive for 3 times the size. Don't get me wrong, I do spend a lot of money, but I'm not looking to waste it, especially when I can get a better deal. So I'm thinking it's time to start a Facebook group where all of you are welcome to join, but I'm just gonna highlight deals there because none of us like to overpay for things we need. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. It's time to head home. This is one of the more low-key birthdays we've done for our bunnies. The important thing was that we were all there. I just started by laying out all the treats for them so they could check them out, and they absolutely did. Blondie, as always, claimed it all. Decided this is where she wanted to spend the rest of the night. So we finally brought out their little cake and their little carrot puzzle toy. I love to see their expression when they see something new. Everything has to be investigated first, but they both figured out there were carrots on top of the hay bale and straight went for them. We were all just sitting, enjoying watching them munch away. Even though this year there was no big celebration, I was still calm and at peace. Usually I beat myself about not doing enough, but I realized this is something that comes with age. I'm at peace knowing that they are healthy, living their best life. I'm doing the most that I can for them and praying for many years to be able to celebrate this day with them. As you can tell, Bella had already lost interest, and that's when she starts to wander. And usually that's my cue that they've probably both had enough, even though Blondie will most probably finish every single last bite if she could. I still gave her a little bit extra time so she could really just have her heart's fill. I did not want to leave her wanting more on her birthday. And then I just grabbed her cake and removed it. They absolutely destroyed this hay bale overnight. There was another round made to the little puzzle box, but unfortunately for them, there were only willow sticks there, which they did not like.
But they were not done because they were back to look for more later. So then it was cuddle time. Blondie was relaxing. I was just messing with her. She lets me though. She is just such a cutie. I really do feel blessed that she allows me to be this close to her. Bella also swung by. I think she was still licking the treats from around her mouth. Then she thought it would be a good idea to jump on my back and randomly stare into the wall. Blondie and I chilled some more. Bella came to check if everything was okay, and she even let me pet her a little bit, which is amazing because that doesn't always happen. As many of you know, I am not her human. My daughter is. This right here made me want to cry. It was such a beautiful moment. They were both snuggled up together, and they allowed me to hang around like I was part of the family. No big bangs and no happy birthday songs, just a lot of peace and calm. Thank you all for loving these two from the beginning. I know many of you guys have been around from the start, so thank you again and happy holidays.